Most people think hair is just a small detail in their appearance. But in reality, hair is one of the most powerful visual signals on your face. Psychologists studying first impressions have found that people form judgments about attractiveness, competence, and even personality within a few seconds of seeing someone's face. And hair plays a major role in shaping that perception. This is where something called hair theory comes in. Hair theory is the idea that the right hairstyle can dramatically improve your facial appearance by balancing proportions, framing your face, and guiding where people focus their attention. In other words, the right haircut doesn't just make your hair look good. It actually changes how your entire face is perceived. Think about it this way. Your hair acts like a frame around a painting. The painting doesn't change, but the frame can make it look completely different. That's why someone can look average with one hairstyle and significantly more attractive with another. So how does this actually work? The first principle behind hair theory is face shape balance. Every face has a natural structure, usually categorized as oval, round, square, heart-shaped, or diamond. The goal of a hairstyle is not to fight your face shape, but to balance it. For example, if someone has a round face, hairstyles with more height on top can help elongate the face and make it appear more structured. On the other hand, someone with a longer face may benefit from hairstyles with a bit more width on the sides, which balances the proportions. The idea is simple. The hairstyle should compensate for what your face shape lacks. The second principle is volume and contrast. Hair volume changes how wide or narrow your face appears. For example, very flat hair can make the head look smaller and sometimes emphasize facial roundness. Adding some volume or texture on top can create stronger facial proportions. Texture also plays a role. Hair with natural texture, whether it's waves, curls, or layered cuts, tends to create more visual interest and can make hairstyles look fuller and healthier. The third factor is hairline and forehead proportions. Your hairline and forehead make up a large portion of your face, which is why hairstyles that manage this area well often look better. For example, fringe styles or slightly longer front sections can help balance a larger forehead, while shorter or lifted styles can work well for people with smaller foreheads. The goal is always the same: create balanced proportions across the face. Another important factor is hair density and thickness. Not every hairstyle works for every hair type. People with thicker hair can usually support heavier styles with more volume, while people with thinner hair often benefit from lighter styles that add movement and avoid making the hair look flat. Understanding your hair's natural texture and density helps you choose a style that works with your hair instead of against it. But hair theory isn't just about structure. It also connects to attraction psychology. Studies on attractiveness consistently show that people are drawn to signals of health, symmetry, and grooming. Healthy-looking hair signals vitality. Clean and well-maintained hair signals self-care and discipline. That's why even small improvements, like maintaining a haircut regularly, styling your hair properly, or improving hair health, can noticeably improve how someone is perceived. In many cases, the difference between someone looking average and looking very attractive isn't drastic changes to their face. It's simply better grooming and better styling choices. So how do you choose the right hairstyle for yourself? There are 3 things to consider. First, your face shape. Choose styles that balance your natural proportions rather than exaggerating them. Second, your hair type. Work with your natural texture, thickness, and growth pattern instead of trying to force your hair into something unnatural. And third, maintenance. A hairstyle only looks good if you can maintain it. A simpler haircut that you can style consistently often looks better than something complicated that only looks good once a month after a barber visit. When these factors come together, face shape, hair type, and maintenance, you find a hairstyle that enhances your appearance rather than fighting it. And that's the core idea behind hair theory. Your face doesn't need to change. The right hairstyle simply frames it in the best possible way. When you understand how hair works with your facial structure and grooming habits, your hairstyle stops being random. It becomes a deliberate choice that improves your overall appearance.